Okay, I want to reiterate that I think this is a horrible idea. I hate it. Not a fan of this at all. But there's something I really wanted to talk about. And I felt like this was the best venue to do that for some reason. But today's ice cold bath, it's not ice cold, but it's probably like 58 degrees, will be supplemented with warm vanilla bubble bath. So we're going to really make this special. And I can't open it. Nice. Also, there's I'd say probably a 50% chance that this camera just falls in the middle of it. Voila. Cheers. Yeah, I don't know if you can tell or not. My fingers are turning red just from stirring it. Alright. Well, it's not getting any warmer. It's very soapy. God, that hurts. Maybe I shouldn't have done this right after work. My feet are not liking it. But I like it. This is great fun. I wanted to talk about the myth of Orpheus and Eurydice. It's a Greek myth in which Orpheus is a famous musician, and his muse, Eurydice, she dies from a poison bite at a very young and tragic age. And Orpheus is unable to accept her death. So he goes into the underworld and he pleads with Hades, lord of the underworld. And he bewitches Hades with his song enough that he agrees that Eurydice can go back with him to the earth, on the condition that on the way back he does not look at her until they reach the surface. And at the very last moment, Orpheus can't help himself. He loses his faith and he looks back. And in that instant, Eurydice is forever banished to the underworld. And Orpheus is never to see her again because of the contract he signed. Well, in the game of Hades, you get to play through this a little bit. Eurydice is a character that Zagreus, son of Hades, will see sometimes on his travel, and she sings a song. It's this beautiful ballad. And it was originally her song, and when she sings it, it kind of makes sense that it's one of peace and moving on and accepting the afterlife. Well, eventually, later on in Hades, evil will run into Orpheus, who is the court musician, but he refuses to play because he's too sad. Well, eventually he kind of calms down, kind of accepts his fate a little bit more, and he sings the ballad. And when he sings it, you can tell from the voice, the tone of his voice, that he's more somber. And you realize that the eternity of the underworld is very painful, and it's a punishment for him because he's forever banished from seeing Eurydice. And Eurydice doesn't want anything to do with him anyway. She's rightfully pissed, right? But eventually she warms up, because it's the underworld, it's the afterlife, you're there forever. And eventually she wants to see her lover too. But because of the contract they signed with Hades, it's not allowed. Well, that's where the player Zagreus comes in. And you can basically buy out the contract so that they can see each other. And then from then on, whenever you see Eurydice, Orpheus will be there with her, and they sing the ballad together, and they perfectly complement one another. And it's a very tearful, very beautiful thing. And I'm going to sing the ballad here for you. I'm not going to try to sing it well. I can't sing it well, and I have to hurry because I think my feet are going to freeze off. Farewell to all the earthly remains, no burdens, no further debts to be paid. Atlas can rest his weary bones, the weight of the world all falls away in time. Goodbye to all the plans that we made. No contracts, I'm free to do as I may. No hunger, no sleep except a dream, mild and warm, safe from all harm. Calm, good riddance to all the thieves, to all the fools that stifled me. They've come and gone and passed me by. Good riddance to all. Farewell to all the earthly remains, no burdens, no further debts to be paid. Atlas can rest his weary bones, the weight of the world all falls away in time. Okay, that was way too long. My feet are actually numb. Like numb. That was bad. I mean, I don't think I'm going to lose a toe or anything, but we did some limit testing there. And I didn't even use my upper arms or my chest or anything. But God, I got to get out of these clothes and warm up. But I'm going to link the original song. That'll be in the description, and the lyrics will be in the comments for the original. You should definitely listen to both. You should listen to the Eurydice solo, and then the Orpheus solo, and then the duet. It's truly a beautiful thing to listen to. So please, indulge yourselves.